So Marquis Teague, who, if you don't know, is Jeff Teague's brother, who also played in the NBA, came out and said that he thinks Dirk Nowitzki had the greatest finals run of all time. And I'm not really mad at that take. That's something you'll hear a lot. Other finals runs that come to my mind that were great, a lot of times end up being losses for that player. So like I think about Iverson, that great run he had to the finals, but he ended up losing. 2018 Bron, I think about that great finals run. All of the other great finals runs, other than that, a lot of them are either they were in a conference that wasn't the strongest, or they were on a team that just seems supercharged and unbeatable, and that kind of takes away from that finals run. Like Steph Curry played great in some playoffs, LeBron played great in some playoffs, but you wouldn't think of, his run with the Heat like, man, that was just the most legendary run, because they were so, technically they were supposed to win. So when you look at Dirk, then you see he beat, on the way to that chip, Kobe and the Lakers and LeBron and the Heat. You already know what most people are going to say about that LeBron loss, right? About LeBron choking, him not playing the greatest. In that series against the Mavericks, he ended up averaging 17.8 points, 7.2 rebounds, 6.8 assists. Rebounds and assists seem okay. That 17.8 points, not so much, right? But something that's always overlooked, Kobe didn't play great against that Mavericks team either, and that Lakers team got swept. That Lakers team, fresh off back-to-back championships, they had been to the finals 3 straight years, so it sounds like that's a tired team. But when you look at the season, in the standings, they won 57 games, which is the same that they won the year before, right? But my question is, how come we don't look at Kobe any differently for getting swept, playing under his average? He averaged 23 points that series, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists. The first game, he had 36 points, 0 assists, and a loss. Well, they lost every game. That 36-point game was the only game where he played good, really. Second game, he had 23 points. Next game, 17. Fourth game, closeout game, 17. But nobody bats an eye. I don't hear people talk about Kobe didn't perform the way that someone who's in the GOAT debate should perform in the playoffs. I didn't hear any of that. Is that because it's Kobe and we love Kobe? Everybody loves Kobe. I love Kobe. Is it because it didn't happen in the finals? It seems like we're okay with people's shortcomings if it doesn't happen at the biggest stage. If it happens in the rounds before, if it happens in the regular season, fine, who cares? But if he would have averaged 23 points in the finals, that's true. I think we do look at Kobe a little bit different. But you don't normally see Kobe get locked up. It's very rare to see Kobe struggle, especially in the playoffs. Do we not admit that that Dallas Mavericks team is a lot better than we want to give credit for? Because that was an amazing team. There were a lot of big names on that Miami Heat team, but I don't think looking back, if you just watch the games, anybody should necessarily be surprised at the outcome. Maybe the way that it happened is surprising, with LeBron in one game having 8 points. But other than that, that was a great team. I don't think people like to admit it. No, let's say that the Heat actually did win that series, so then now Kobe's the only one who struggled against that Mavericks team. Do we look at it different? Or because LeBron also struggled a little bit more, do we give Kobe the pass?